Vegas, let me hear y'all make some noise.
It's me, Pretty Pink Pawnee. Hi, y'all. Are y'all ready for the last day? Are y'all ready for the last day of the Pretty Pink Girly Pop Live? The very first one, and possibly the very only one. I hope everybody's here to have a great time and here to have a great day if you're not already having that great day. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream. Let's give a shout out to the icons of the day first for showing up to the stream before everyone else. Shout out to Majestic Milo Tick. Shout out to Pickled Baby Beats, and shout out to Ande Thank you so much for showing up to the stream early. I would say on time, but I'm not on time, so therefore y'all are also not on time. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to get through the final part of this episode. Hopefully it's not going to take a million years. We're going to have to play it by ear, though. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm excited to see where this is all going to go. I hope that y'all are excited too. Without anything else, I guess we could just really get started on the episode, though. But before we do that, why don't we have a little bit of a conversation? How is everybody doing today? What are y'all up to? Also, if you don't know, there's a prediction in the chat for whether or not we're going to be finding Pretty Peach Pichu today. Seems like most people are saying no. Interesting. Hi, Latte. Hi, Sublink. Hi, Daniel, obviously. Who else is here? Hi, Rose. Thank you for lurking. Hi, CMB. Hi, Sublink. I said hi to you already. Hi, Andalise. Hi, Pickled. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Glad to hear you. Glad to see you. Doing really good, playing Overwatch, hee. Are you excited about the new character? I haven't really read up. I haven't really been keeping up with Overwatch, so I'm not really in it, but you know. What's that thing that the Grandma in Princess Diary said? A queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. Exactly. This morning I was just moving a little behind. It's just that I was moving a little slow. I was relaxing in my bed, and I was like, because like I was tired. Yesterday I was tired. I stayed up a little bit later than I should have probably. And then like I'm trying to, you know, make up for lost time, and I'm rushing to make up for lost time. I don't have to do all that. You know what? All I have to do is sit down at my stream and get ready for y'all, and hopefully y'all are ready for me. Are y'all ready to get into this girly pop block moment? Can we get a little bit of commotion for the girly pop block? Period. I'm sure people are going to be filtering in. Not that I'm super worried about it, but I am saying, like, also hello to any lurkers. I don't know if you're lurking today. I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm not looking at the list, but I want to say hello to the lurkers. Let's get slippery. I don't know. So here we are, and let's talk about the team. So the team has leveled up. If you noticed, I actually level up the team almost consistently between episodes. So I do a lot of training offline. Here's a lot of the Pokemon that we've had in the playthrough so far. We're not gonna go through go over all the Pokemon that we've gotten in the episodes, because I felt like, you know, there's no point. But who we will talk about is the Pokemon on our team currently. We have Emerald Sun, the shiny Shelgon. This Pokemon was an egg that y'all voted in and that we consistently have had on the team since his introduction as a Bagon. And now we have a Shelgon. Hopefully today, maybe he'll evolve. He is holding a Salamence. I'm hopeful, fingers crossed. I'm manifesting, if you didn't know. After that, we have Bambi the Venusaur, our icon, our legend, our diva. She's our ace on the team. She holds a Venusaurite. She is powerful. She is legendary. She's pretty pink. And she's ready to slay the Elite Four. Once we get there, we have Margaret the Gorabis, who evolved last episode and is contributing to the more sneaky aspect of the team. She's kind of like the sidekick to our shiny Milotic, Prima Donna. Prima Donna was actually given to us by someone. I don't remember. I think Prima Donna was given to us by like the mysterious letter writer, the anonymous letter person. But you're gonna have to go back and watch the episodes. We have Margaret from I believe it's episode 7 now. We have Serenity, the Auroras, who is gifted to us by none other than Aria Zero. Can we give a shout out to Aria Zero in the chat, please? And lastly, we have Eva Electrix, the cosplay Pikachu. the icon. She is in her, I don't know exactly what this form is called off the top of my head. Is it Popstar? It's Popstar Pikachu. Yes, obsessed with her. She's most recently added into the team, and these are our icons for the episode and also for the finale episode of the Girlypoplocke. I'm so excited to get through this, and I hope that y'all are all excited to get through it with me, okay? Ooh. Okay, our team should be healed up. Let me just glance. Yes, our team is healed up. Our next mission on the agenda, if you really want to know, is that we're actually going to be going, and you can just kind of see it from here, but we're actually going like from Sootopolis City to Evergrande City, which will take us to the Pokemon League. We're going to be going through Victory Road as well. And so we have a few places that we need to go between here and there. All right. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Courtney. We just reached 600 followers. That's a good reminder. Next week, a week from today, we are going to be having the Pretty Pink presentation where I'm going to be talking about all the projects I have coming up now that we're finishing the GPL and possibly finishing the Fierce Pop Block if we don't just get scrap it all together, unfortunately. Anyway, let's roll. Are y'all ready? Ooh.
Pelipper delivery! Pelipper delivery! Pretty Pink Balmy! Pretty Pink Balmy! This one is from Anonymous.
Dear Pretty Pink Pommy, this will be the final letter I send to you to aid in finding your sister, Pretty Peach Pichu. After this, you will receive one more parcel delivery from your trusty Pelipper. Make sure to give her flowers. She's been working tirelessly throughout your journey through Hoenn. The parcel delivery is slated for the Pokemon League building in Evergrande City. Make sure you get there soon. Good luck on your journey through the Pokemon League.
Wow, what a weird letter. It reads itself. Anyway, Girly Pop delivery at your nearest convenience. Good luck on your journey.
Oh. So we are going to be getting some kind of letter somewhere around Evergrande City, I guess. Interesting. Anyway, let's go. No better time to go over there now if we are going to get a package, right? Or whatever. It's getting spooky. It is spooky for sure. All right, so let's roll. Come on, hashtag thud. Let's go. Out of all the Pokemon on the team, who is your favorite so far? For those of you who are here with me, who is your favorite on the team? Also, don't forget to vote in the prediction. Bambi's your favorite? Love Bambi. Prima Donna. Auroras. That's Serenity. AnimeCon Pikachu. Period. Cosplay Pikachu. Her name is Eva Electrix. Since we're on our final run, we're not going to be catching any new Pokemon, but it will be interesting to see what Pokemon we may run into today. Bambi since day one, right. I don't know if this is the right way. I don't think it's the right way. Oh, what is this? A Heracronite. Aw. I love Heracross. Maybe we'll have a Heracross in a playthrough soon. They all have a place in my metaphorical blood clot, or not. Right. That's beautiful, Andalise. Latte, you've been a Bambi fan since day one. Oh, looks like we got gagged. Here we go. There are going to be a handful of battles. Ooh. Right. Is that Starmie from Pokopia? The Pokopia Expansion Pass DLC Part 1 Bubbly Basin? Y'all, that's Starmie from the Pokopia Expansion Pass DLC Part 1 Bubbly Basin. I can't believe that she's in this game. Starmie, what are you doing here? Oh my goodness. They offer to play some... Oh, yes, yes, yes. What is she doing here? I didn't know that you were in a Pokemon game. I thought that was her debut. I didn't listen to her first 6 albums because she wasn't relevant, but now that she's popular on TikTok, I know who she is. A surf pro like me can't climb a waterfall? Nope. The HM move waterfall. Rumor has it you can't use it unless you defeat the Sutopolis City gym leader, Wallace. Rumor? True fact. Well, we have HM waterfall. Shout out to the girls who were making music for a long time before they got popular on TikTok and then suddenly they popped off. I can name 3, I'm not gonna sing any. Okay, well, we have HM Waterfall, don't we? We do, it's HM5. And we're gonna teach it to Margaret. Margaret, make yourself useful. You need to step out of... Margaret really needs to step out of Prima Donna's shadow and really stand on her own. So we're gonna give her Waterfall instead of Aqua Tail. You tell me, Andalise. Whoa! Look at the city! It's so city-like! It's definitely not like a route or anything, it's just a big city. It's because they call it Evergrande City, right? There's only one building in a cave, but it is Evergrande and it is a city. Hi, Terry. It is Evergrande and it is a city. Hi, Nurse Joy. Honestly, this Nurse Joy's she's tea. If everyone out here, she is the most like salmon, like a salmon, do she swim upstream? All right, folks, no way but up. This is the victory road. This is the last leg of our journey. This is Ariana Grande City. Yeah. Therapy at the Club is out now by Flo. Okay, everybody, stop what you're doing right now. Everybody, stop what you're doing right now. We all have to go and listen to Therapy at the Club by Flo. Apparently, they released an amazing album that stands up to the Grammy-nominated standard they set with their debut. We all have to go watch. We all have to go listen to it right now. Stream over. I'll talk to y'all soon. LOL, JK. Crunch. Come on, Emerald Sun, we have to go. We're very busy today. We don't have time to wait for you to finish a battle. Max Repel, we should use it. How many repels do we even have? I'm doing good, Terry. Thank you. Emerald Sun, kill her! She's dead already. Kill her again! Emerald Sun is poisoned. Emerald Sun hit himself. Emerald Sun is fainted. Emerald Sun is female. And Emerald Sun has fainted. You can't kill Miss Eva Electrics. She's wearing a crop top. Eva Electrics, you can't kill her. She's wearing a crop top. Oh my god, why is this Frostlass outspeeding the entire team? Eva, get it together. Right, Mobsuki. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, we just used cut. Bambi, get it together. Everybody's doing some stupid shit in this battle. I'm sorry. And here she goes with the fucking Confuse Ray. The whole team is leveled up, but the question is, are they ready for the Elite Four? And based on their performance in this most recent battle, I would say the answer is no. So we're gonna shift them around a little bit. Yes. Hitmontop. How do y'all feel about Hitmontop? If y'all had to give Hitmontop a some kind of pop classification, what would you give it? Would it be manly pop? Question mark. Would it be fierce pop? Side eye. Boily pop? I can see that. Silly pop? Maybe. Ew, jump scare. Right. Get into it, Margaret. She finally got her sea legs, and here we go. Already stealing souls. The souls of men like Pokemon. Yes! Okay, we're switching. What's going to be the most effective against you? Do you have an Earth-type move? Ground? You do. Where do y'all think that Pichu has been all this time? I'm genuinely curious what y'all think. Oh my goodness. I'm genuinely curious what y'all think. I have my own ideas, but where do y'all think that she's been? But that letter has nothing to do with where Pichu has been. I mean, I guess so. I guess it does. But that letter never said... The only letter that we ever got that was aggressive was the red letter we got in the beginning, but we never saw anything after that. You think she's been with Steven Stone? Farm Boy says she's working on an album. Right, her debut. She's gonna start her musical era before even I do. Maybe she's with Cindy on a nice walk in the Hoenn region. That's a nice fantasy. I mean, but I've been around the entire Hoenn region at this point. Don't you think that I would have seen her? I mean, I know we skipped like a little section of it, but we're not going to go over that part. But don't you think I would have seen her somewhere? Hi, Eggy. Welcome in. How are you doing? I think when we find her, she will be a Raichu. Right. Have we been looking in the waters? We've been in a lot of land. We have been on a lot of land. We never went to that land, that island in the south, or whatever that seems to be. We also never went to that shipwreck that people were talking about elsewhere. Hi, Rye, but we're not going to do that today. I hate to tell you. Fun fact, actually kind of sad fact, we are not going to be going to the shipwreck or Pacifilog Town at all. You think she's in space with the Oxes? That would make for a good story, huh? You just ate sea salt. Nice. It looks like Repel is over. Do we need to heal any of the Pokemon? Not really, a little bit, but not really. Y'all think that she's gonna be in the Winds and Waves region? What is the name of the region in Winds and Waves? Have they told us? Do y'all know what it is? Somebody go do the research and get back to me. The Boobala region, right. Boompala region, yes. Boompala, 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 whoa. Not too much on Miss Eva. If anybody on this team could hold their own, it's, you know it's Eva and you know it's Bambi. It's Model Land? I'm sorry, but I only have 2 chicks in green on my team. Hi, Pero Dice. Pero, somebody in the chat said that they think that Pichu is with Cindy. What do you think? She just might be? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. My people will contact your people. Flamethrower! That'll be useful. I hear one of the Elite Four is an Ice-type user. I also hear she was redesigned specifically for Frostlass, no shade. The tabloids of it all. I do have a question though. If y'all thought that, let's say that she is in another region, somebody floated that or floated that a little bit earlier, what region do you think that she would be in? And why do you think that we ended up here if she wasn't here? The T region, Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, that would be a crazy twist. Tom Pero, she was in the 2002 version of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. She sent us here on vacation. Could she have swam her way to Alola? I don't think that Alola and Hoenn are necessarily close by. Darmanitan. I think she is truly in the region of Pokan. Okay. She went like a message in a bottle. Who sends messages in a bottle? It's 2026. Aria, hello. We do need to find her. We do. I got a letter earlier. For those of you who are popping in now, I did get a letter earlier when I was leaving Sootopolis City that said we have one more package that's going to be delivered by Anonymous. So maybe it's going to help us figure out exactly where she is. Swalot. Pokemon Coliseum. I'm starting to think maybe she is out there in space with the Deoxys. Aria, did you see Serenity evolved? Last episode, Serenity got her own edit and she ended up evolving. It was very mystical and magical. She is so tea. I'm so proud of her. Imagine she's been under your wig the whole time. What wig? What wig?
What was that?
Oh, who is you?
Please. Imagine if it evolved and it was pink. Hold on. Bites Pinky. Is it gonna be pink? Is it gonna be pink? Help. Oh, period. If you squint just enough, it'll be pink. Yes. Why is she green? A full restore. Thank you. She lived up to her name, Emerald Sun. Yeah, now she's gonna be soaring across the sky. Let's see if she can do her big one in this battle. Right. And that's our whole team leveled up, right? Honestly, we have a lot of dragons on the team. If you really think about it, every Pokemon on this team could be qualified as a dragon, except for, literally except for Eva Electrix, the Pikachu. I like it, Aria. I'm glad that some of the we have a little bit of everything. We have some of the Pokemon. We have one Pokemon who was introduced by one of my friends because, you know, I got a handful of those. We got one Pokemon that started off on the original team. because I had a handful of those. We got one Pokemon that was gifted to us that's very festive to the season, cosplay Pikachu. We have, and then we have a Pokemon who is, was gifted to us by a, the anonymous letter, the anonymous writer. We keep getting letters from somebody, and that person is anonymous. That's Miss Milotic. Miss hashtag thread, Miss Prima Donna, and then we have, and then our last Pokemon we have is we have the egg, right? So that's the Salamence. So it's kind of like it's all festive. Like none of these Pokemon were acquired the same way, except for maybe the Milotic and the Auroras, but even then, not so much. You're participating in a Japanese tea ceremony, and you're watching me tear up the Pokemon League, the Victory Road in the Hoenn region. Wait, is that Musharna? It is Musharna. Well, kill it. Thank you. Hi, Kurage. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. 2 months. Oh, we're starting a streak. I love it. Emerald Sun has evolved. You just missed it. She did her big one. Now she's really going to be soaring across the sky in all of her emerald glory. Oh. I wanna go fast, I wanna go hard, I wanna go anywhere, everywhere you are, no matter how close, no matter how far, I wanna go anywhere, everywhere you are. Yes. What is this? It's so lush in here. Are there even any trainers out here? Just in case, let's heal the Pokemon up. This Prima Donna really needs it.
She get money, her body tea. She's super thick, she's super pretty.
We're not gonna need Flash anymore. Let's switch some of these moves around if we can. We should absolutely give Flamethrower to Emerald Sun. What move? I mean, should it replace? Honestly, it might replace Strength. But I also want him to have a flying type move, so we're gonna have to reapproach that later. Okay, well, we'll come back. Prima Donna, the thud for champ, in case y'all forgot. Okay. I don't think anybody forgot about that, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hi, Ube! Ube, I followed you back on Blue Sky. Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? I sense something big is coming. Y'all, I think I need to go on a training montage really fast. Would y'all mind if I went on a training montage like really fast so we could listen to some music and then I'll be right back? I think I'm gonna go on a training montage like really fast so that my Pokemon aren't covered in HM moves because I'm sick of them. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Because it's iconic. And I love to do iconic shit.
Okay.
Wig, did you just say wig?
Yes.
I know, wig. I feel that already.
What is wig? What is wig?
No, it's not your language. It's just for us.
What about you being built like a bus driver?
What about you being built like the bus?
Deliver! Deliver!
You can't read the top!
Let's ride. Let's ride.
It's me, Pretty Pink Pommy. Wow, what a great training montage. It's almost like no time passed at all. I spent a few days training in the gym while y'all were waiting for me to come back and tell y'all exactly what happened. So let's go back to the story as I was telling it. Thank you so much for waiting. Just so that we're all aware, let's look at all the movesets of all the Pokemon that we currently have. So right now we have Emerald Sun with Fly, Dragon Claw, Crunch, and Flamethrower. Eva Electrics with Slam, Electropole, Draining Kiss, and Volt Switch. Margaret with Waterfalls, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Scald. Prima Donna with Dive, Hydro Pump, Dragon Pulse, and Bulldoze. And she also replaced her normal gem with a Flame Orb. I don't know where she got it, but it is so cool. We have Serenity with Hyper Voice, Thunder, Hail, and Blizzard. And lastly, we have Bambi with Sludge Bomb, Pedal Dance, Earthquake, and Energy Ball. And that's the team. Thank you so much for waiting. I'm glad to get back to the episode. There's no music playing in here, though. I'm kind of worried. Who is this standing up here? Is that... Ah, Pommy. Wally. I bet you must be surprised to see me in a place like this. That promise that we made back then, thank you for keeping your end of it. It was really all thanks to you that I could make it this far, Pommy. It was only because I lost to you back then that I could have even become stronger. I'm sure that you and your Pokemon must have had to overcome a lot too, to make it all the way here, right, Pommy? Everyone's grown so much, and now we finally get to see just what we all can do. Standing here, facing you again, gives me chills. I love the flowers. Don't y'all love the flowers? But I won't give up! I won't lose anymore! My Pokemon have given me the courage and strength to fight. I have to win for their sake. So get ready. Here I come. Oh. Look at the background. This is so pretty. All the flowers. Ube, a twink. Dragon Claw. I really do love this game, y'all. Delcatty. We don't have any fighting type moves on our team, huh? I guess we're gonna have to brute force it. And what is the symbolism behind spider lilies, you say, Sublink? I don't particularly think that we're gonna need fighting type moves, but I think it would be nice. Demon Slayer / J, exactly. Do y'all think that there's going to be Mega Evolution and Winds and Waves? I'm curious what the gimmick is. Do y'all have any idea? Do y'all have any idea? I feel like I'm like, oh my god, Dora the Explorer, talking to y'all, asking y'all a million questions. Anyway. Roselia. We'll send in Margaret. He has a girly pop team. He had Altaria, he had Delcatty, and he had Roselia. Who else does he have on his team? You can't get you a Rose Raid? No shade. He has a girly pop team. I never realized how, like, Magneton. That's a choice. Anyway. Give him more character that he deserves. It would be interesting to see him as a champion. And it's kind of like the story of, I thought I had nothing. I thought I had no confidence. I thought I was powerless. And then it comes to find out he's nothing of the sort. You think they're gonna add a non-binary character? Honestly, speaking of champions, I do feel like Gita is pretty non-binary, at least in presentation. And he's gonna send out Gallade as his last Pokemon. Who should we send out to fight Gallade? Huh. Let's leave Emerald Sun. Let's see what happens. Oh, they kind of match. This is cutesy. Alright. I'm not playing around this time. Mega Evolve! The little Bagon that could. But who did it better? But who did it better? But who did it better? Emerald Sun is in the sky, just like the sun in the sky, mind you. Boom. Yup. Never-ending roaring moon. I've lost. Ugh. Uh-huh.
Wally delivering? Wally delivering? Pretty Pink Palm? Pretty Pink Palm? I think that's how the developer told me to say it.
What up, broke bitch? Right now, you can see I'm on the beach somewhere far away from your pink ass. I'm not missing. I was never missing. The anonymous letters were all from me. I was playing like I was someone important from the Hoenn region, so you would look for me there and bother all the gay boys who are island hopping instead of bothering me. I needed a break. I went on a hiatus, but I'll be back soon. Maybe me and your little fans can play Kirby or something while you clear the sand out of your sneakers and the crust in your bunny ears, bitch. You thought the villain was the muscle daddy in the diving suit, but it was me the whole time. You can't afford to keep me on as a guest character for you all the time and then not pay, so I took a vacay on your dime. Don't check your credit card. Bye, dumb bunny.
Wally delivering? Wally.
Oh. Anyway, bitch. Oh, well, now we know where. Well, now we know where the fuck Pichu went. She's not even fucking missing. She's just left. Are you for real? We sent out search teams. I've been running around this fucking region and everything. And Wally, you knew about this and you didn't tell me? You're saying thank you for not holding back. I should have beat your ass. I should have been beating your ass. I don't even want your fucking Dawnstone. I don't even have a I don't even have a Pokemon that I could use it on. Anyway, thank you for the package, though. I'm not going to kill the messenger this time. I already beat you in a battle, so next time we battle, I'll be better. And I'll beat your ass for real this time. Oh my god, we can have nothing. Well... y'all, I think we made it this far, so we just have to continue. She might be on a beach somewhere, but it doesn't matter, because we're right now in Evergrande City, and we're walking up to the Pokemon League. We might as well defeat them. We've been on a journey this whole time. The only reason I did any of this is so that I could travel around this region to look for her. I was gonna go and defeat Groudon and go get her, or go fight Kyogre if Kyogre knew where she was. Whole time, she's the one sending me all these fucking letters. No wonder they're so poorly written. Open up the schools, bitch. I guess we do choose our own destiny, huh? Well, the game audio isn't muted anymore. Thank you. We did find Pichu. Also, hi Undyne. Okay, now I'm actually kind of pissed off. Maybe we should go battle the Elite Four. Like just petitely. Do I have any treasures to sell? In this game, you don't actually get treasures. I think you have to sort them out yourself. Let's see. The way I don't have shit to sell to him, I'm sick. Thank you for the sub. Hi, Pero. Okay, well, let's buy some more. We have a handful of super potions. Let's buy a handful more. Because I'm sure we're going to need them. I have hyper potions. I have max potions. I have full restores. I have revives. Let's buy a handful of revives. Well, here we are. I just can't believe that Pichu would do that to me. Honestly, what the fuck? Like, oh my god. You know what? Get out of my way. I'm sick of Twinks. Don't talk to me right now. We gotta go defeat the Elite Four. I'm sick. Oh my god, and it's all smoky and craggy out here. Fuck Groudon. Fuck this region. Fuck these trainers. Let's go fuck up the Elite Four and get it over with. Oh, it's Sandy. What the hell? Are you for real? She had no idea they were about to play in her fucking face. Let's go. Oh god. Here we go. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. Bitch. Okay, anyway, let's get this show on the road.
Oh, baby!
Oh, baby! He was just doing his chair choreo. Exactly. He said I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I'm sick. Why you only got one sprig of hair? I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. All right, let's get down to that kind of battle that can happen only here in the Pokemon League. That's good. Looking real good. What the fuck? I wish I forgot he existed.
She get money.
Her body tea. She's super thick. She's super pretty. I'm sick, Mobsuki. You're so right. Not my Deanna. Anything but that. Anything but that. Eva Electric's slam. Or her attack rose sharply. Oh, well, now we're really gonna be slamming you, bitch. Okay, Eva, not too much. You think he gives that tuft of, you think he glues that tuft of hair on every morning? You think it's not attached to his body? Stupid Mighty Anna. It's all natural. Shift tree. Never ending emerald sign. Oh my god, I can't believe we're 2 Pokemon into the actual Elite Four. Is our prediction still up? I think it's time to end our prediction, y'all. You said, no, I don't. That's a tough to pay. So, for those of you who participated in the prediction, it said, do you think Pretty Peach Pichu will be found? The answer to the question is complex. Because while no, we don't know exactly where she is, we've come to find out that it seems that she's mostly, if not completely, safe. So the answer to the question will be yes, we do know where she is. So she has technically been found. Congratulations to those who participated in said prediction. Shout out to the winners. That's what you get for not believing in me. I told y'all so many times that we were gonna find out where she was. I actually told y'all so many times. In the Discord at least. I know I told y'all multiple times. Sharpedo. Well, this would be a great time for Eva Electrics, but we don't have her, so we're gonna send in Serenity. All right, Serenity, look within yourself. Calm, collected. Attune yourself to nature, Serenity. And use thunder, but no thunder came out, bitch. All right. Sharpedo's already given us a run for our money. Try it again, Serenity. Thunder. Hell yeah. Blizzard! Is it cold in here, or is it just me? His last Pokemon, Absol. Let's send out Miss Girl. Do you think he's gonna Mega Evolve his Absol? I guess not. It does no Psycho Cut though. Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately, the only thud that we have on the team is actually Prima Donna the Milotic. And I would say that the peak of this actual battle, if you had to ask me, would actually be... Well, how do you like that? I lost. Hey, it was fun, so it doesn't matter. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go a long way. Go on to the next room and challenge your next battle. Okay, would you or wouldn't you? Sydney of the Elite Four. Yes or no? Oh, these flowers are pretty. Somebody get a screenshot. Actually, hold on, let me get a little... Take screenshot, hold on, Petite Lee. Right, so everybody has something to say about his little toupee hair, and you know his weird way with words, and his odd energy. But at the same time, half of y'all are like, yes, 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 we would, yes, I would, yes, I absolutely would, yes, right, and it's all because of his little V-neck. Yup, I see you, and it's okay. Whatever happened to having standards? Well, the bar was low. Honestly, a little bit, Latte. So we're gonna be going up against a bunch of, is this the Ice Girl, or is this this is Ghost? This should be Phoebe, right? So let's switch around a little bit. I don't think Eva Electrus is going to be our best option here. These flowers are so pretty. Yes, this is Phoebe of the Elite Four. The diva. Do y'all have a headcanon that Phoebe is from Alola or attached to Alola in some way? Oh, what if she's from the next region? She's a tropical girly. She is definitely my favorite of the Hoenn Elite Four. I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained there, I gained the ability to commune with ghost-type Pokemon. The bond I developed with my Pokemon is extremely tight. Come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Eva! Look at, did you see the flowers? Let's relieve her of her curse by switching her out. I feel like she's a lowland native. A lot of characters from Japanese-based regions seem to visit Alola a lot. That's true. Remember when everyone would make theories on who the Girls Girl was and it was probably just Game Freak fooling around? I agree. Emerald Sign is level 54. Margaret is level 56. Sableye. I have a full art card of her and Banette. Nice. Thanks for the heads up that she has a Banette on her team. Eva Electric, shake it off. You're a performer. You're a professional. Yes. Okay, so if we had a girl group based on the team of Pokemon that we currently have, who would be the leader? Do you think it would be Eva, Serenity, or Prima Donna? And also, what would everybody else's position be on the team? Prima Donna leader? Maybe so. Eva is just kissing the hell out of this Sableye. Yes, you're right, Pickled, it does. Among other regions, like there are a lot of regions in the in Asia and in Asia are in such close proximity to Hawaii that I'm sure that they go over there all the time. It's like really easy to go to Hawaii versus like going to the US. And also, like, I had a really close friend who was from Hawaii when I was in college, and she would talk about how a lot of people were mixed with multiple, like, ethnicities. They were mixed with a lot of multiple ethnicities, and so, like, people would be mixed with Japanese and Chinese a lot, is what she said. But obviously, that's an anecdote, not necessarily something that is, like, that I could speak on as like somebody who actually experienced it. Prima Donna leader. Serenity is the visual. Main dancer, sub vocal, Eva Electrics. Yes, main vocal. Wait, you missed it. Okay. Prima Donna is the leader and the visual. Serenity is the main dancer and sub-vocal. Eva Electrics is the maknae and the main vocal. Okay, but what about everybody else? Who wants to learn Ice Beam? Girl, you know Blizzard. No. See how the Elite Four gave a unique environment to their rooms based on their own individual themes? That was very petite, very demure. Bitch. It was very cutesy, very demure. The Paldea Elite could never. Oh, she ate with this. Is there going to be some kind of visual effect? Oh, it's cold in here. Oh, she ate with that last part. I'm not even gonna hold you. She ate with that last part. Let's heal our Pokemon up from that last battle. And let's switch them around a little bit. I think Prima Donna would be a good option to start with. I wish she knew a fire type move or something. I don't think I have a fire type move I can teach her. Bambi, sub dancer, main rapper, eldest member. Help, Emerald Sun, visual 2, sub dancer. Margaret, sub rapper, sub main dancer. Help. First of all, I don't see Margaret rapping at all. I'm not going to lie to you. Bambi, yes, definitely. You know, I see Bambi rapping, I see Bambi dancing a lot. Emerald Sun, visual 2. That's interesting. We could have made the visual for Margaret. Because like she would really be like the second visual. You know what I'm saying? I think that you should switch what Margaret has and what Emerald Sun have. Oh, I'm obsessed with her. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice-type moves. Where do you think she's from? But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. I wonder what you will show me. What a relief it would be if I could, for once, have a serious battle against an opponent. Where do you think Glacia is from? What regions have like cold areas that she would have gotten her ice-type Pokemon from like that? Kalos maybe? Interesting. Galar? Possibly. Do you think that Glalie has Levitate? No. Good. Prima Donna, the Ice-type killer. You know what would have been really good? Iron Tail on Eva Electrics. Prima Donna, come back. Let's send out Emerald Sun. Yikes. Frostlass. We'll send in Margaret. Shadow Ball! Yes! This would have been so cool if you were able to Mega Evolve Frostlass in this game. Do y'all think that Glacia Mega Evolves her Frostlass now? I don't know what other Pokemon she has that can Mega Evolve. I guess her Glalie. Ominous Wind. Oh, that boosted all her stats too. What the hell? Don't be scared, Margaret. Do what you have to do. Pokemon Triumph, Jade Pearl. Actually, that would be such an interesting way to like twist the Pokemon games by like adding them together or giving them like new themes. I don't know. Oh, Walrein. Oh, I made a mistake. Margaret's gonna faint if we don't switch her out. Let's send in Eva for this one. Whoa! This just in Pretty Pink News, Eva Electrix was seen with stage fright, and she said that she also has writer's block. There will be no new music coming from the group until Eva Electrix can get over her anxieties when it comes to writing music and standing back on stage. Meanwhile, she's actually just getting her nose job, you know what I mean? Like, and she said, I don't need a Mega to raise my stats for at least another decade. Right. Ominous Wind did a lot for her. Eva, I know you're faster than this Walrein. You have to be. Volt Switch. Here we go with Serenity. Hi, Seraph. How are you? Welcome in. And see, Serenity tanked it. She's not even scared. Serenity, use Thunder. Surf? Yikes. Oh, this battle is kind of fierce. She has another Frostlass. Our team is pretty fucked up. We're gonna send in Emerald Sun. A lot of Pokemon suffered IMO from the shift to 3D, but Walrein kind of looks T. I agree. I always liked Walrein. I also think that when we talk about the shift from 3D, we have like this like This really, in essence, is not actually 3D the way that we understand 3D to be in the Switch era. And so it's really interesting how, like, we've lost things, but we've also gained them. You know what I mean? Crunch! Not Blizzard. No. Emerald Sun, I'm so sorry. Who should we send in? Let's see if we can send in Margaret and heal her. She's gonna heal her Pokemon, so we should too. Oh, she doesn't have any more healing items, it looks like. Well, the funny thing about that Shadow Ball Frostlass, we have one too. I'm not afraid of a little hail. Potato salad? Delicious. She has one more Pokemon and it's a Glalie. Oh. I feel like this battle is taking forever. We're gonna send out Bambi because I know Bambi can tank anything. Oh, this Glalie is scared. It's always the divas putting up the fiercest fights. I agree. You should be scared. You should be very scared. Hi Nell, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Bambi did what she had to do. All the girls did what they had to do, but Glacia did have us fucked up. My icy moves pale in the face of such all-consuming flames. Advance to the next room. There you will learn how fearsome the Pokemon League can truly be. Oh. Let's heal our Pokemon before we go up in there. For Prima Donna, we're actually just gonna be giving her... I'll just use up my Hyper Potions. We need to use up some of our vitamins while we have them. So PP Max, we can use that on somebody. I don't think that we're gonna need it, but... Let's look at our Pokemon's moves before we give them any PP up or PP Max. Yes, Prima Donna's Hydro Pump is a good candidate. Carbos raises the speed. Eva Electrics was kind of slow earlier. We'll also give some to Prima Donna. Oh, she has a maxed out speed, it looks like. Special defense. Absolutely. Special attack. Defense. Protein. Attack. HP. Okay, we used up all our vitamins, period. I'm just nervous. I've never faced it. It's been a while since I faced a dragon type user. I was talking about Sydney of the Elite Four, but we really need to talk about this one. Exactly, Sublink. She said she sent me out here because she wanted a vacation. The real question is, how should I get revenge? I am the last of the Pokemon Elite Four. Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times, they hinder us. At times, they help us. For us to battle alongside Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, you will never prevail over me. Would you or wouldn't you? Leave a 1 in the chat if you would. A 1 in the chat if you would. Be honest. Yes! Prima Donna! Smasher Pass Drake from the Elite Four of Hoenn, because that's an old-ass man. He's a little intense, if you ask me. Not that that's a bad thing. Hashtag the Thud. Flygon. Margaret. Boom Burst. Plug your ears! She has nothing to plug your ears with, guys. She needs a hyper potion or something. I do believe Margaret can do this. I can't believe we're almost going to meet the champion of the region. Shout out to the island hopping gay boys. Did y'all hear her say that earlier? Leave a 1 in the chat if you're an island hopping gay boy. Emerald Sun is Flygon's Ender. There can only be one green dragon on this battlefield at a time, and it's not going to be you. Dragon Claw! Exactly, Ube. Get into it. Hey! Kingdra. Eva Electrics. Electro Ball. Volt Switch.
Like, I finna be in the pit. Like,
Exactly, I finna be in the pits. It looks like Emerald's gonna be asleep for a bit. But maybe it's for the best. He's sending in Salamence. Emerald, take a rest. Dragon Rush back to back. Oh, Serenity, I'm sorry, I failed you. Serenity the Aurora fainted on stage after a very momentous occasion of a performance. Will she be able to withstand the rest of the tour? Bambi said, "Not on my watch!" Flygon. Prima Donna. Hi, Sam. Thank you so much for the sub. 23 months, thank you. Exactly, Sublink. Exactly, Ube. Prima Donna seen attacking a fan of the group. Prima Donna seen attacking a fan of the group. The injury charges will be settled out of court, and Prima Donna will be writing a letter to the community once she's back from rehab. Superb, it should be said. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a Pokemon trainer. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a true and virtuous heart. It is through their contact with trainers that Pokemon learn right from wrong. The influence of their trainers' good hearts helps them grow strong. Go! Go onward! The champion is waiting. You know what? Before I go, I just want to say I came in here very angry, and I'm sorry for that. But also, y'all are kind of stupid, and I defeated all of you, so maybe I should have been angry. Because why do I have to go through all of this just to get the champion badge? I did everything. I did everything correctly. Some random bitch that I'm supposed to be related to went missing. And I went to look for her. I sent out a search team. I created a whole campaign for her. People were talking about her on the internet for months. We were looking and looking, and we never found her, with no word and no help from any of the local authorities once she went missing in the first place. And also, keep in mind, she went missing in the Galar region. So that means that she herself also moved from one run area to another, a secondary location. Yet I'm the dumb one. Yes, this team is so iconic, Sam, thank you.
And it's with the help of the community that we got it to be where it is today.
Oh yeah, and she robbed me. She robbed me. I mean, I don't have any fucking money. I don't know how she paid for that fucking trip. Homosexual. Welcome, Pommy. I was hoping I would get to see you make it here one day. Tell me, what have you seen on your journey with your Pokemon? What have you felt meeting so many other trainers out here? Did you know that she called you an island-hopping gay boy? Traveling this rich land of Hoenn, has it awoken something inside you? I want you to come at me with all that you learned. My Pokemon and I will respond in turn with all that we know. Let it begin! Skarmory. Not the spikes. Oh my god. And I was gonna switch out Prima Donna because I wasn't expecting Skarmory to be his first Pokemon. Oh my god. Well, I know what I have to do. Never ending emerald sign. Ooh, 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 get it back in blood, emeralds. Of course he used the full restore. We were prepared for that. Ooh. We need a full restore at this point. This is nasty. We made it this far. We're not gonna turn around now. After all the bullshit that I went through in this region, having to read a fucking 2 letters a day. Oh, everybody was worried about me, sending me Pokemon, sending me items, sending me thoughts and prayers. Oh my god, just to find out that bitch is hanging out somewhere on the beach without me. We could have been hanging out in Slateport. This whole time. Agron. Bulldoze.
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe.
The way it's super effective, but it barely did anything. Oh, he's withdrawing Agron. Who's he sending out? Clay Doll. Oh, you're a victim. I hate to tell you this, Clay Doll. Clay Doll, you're a victim. He set you up. I don't know what he thought he was doing, but he set you up. Cray Dilly. Hit her where it hurts, Serenity. Serenity has the reputation in the girl group as the purest member. She's pure as the white snow. She has no blemishes on her record. She has no issues. Yes, she might have fainted on stage before. You know what I mean? Yes, they've overworked her, but is she a bad person for that? No. I need Eva to do something. This is my icon. Maybe she'll be out soon. Oh, Margaret! Oh, don't end him like that! Hold on! Hold on! Margaret did what she had to do. You can't say nothing about Margaret. I was calling her the sidekick to prima donna earlier. You can't say nothing about Margaret. She did everything she needed to do. If Margaret didn't use another move during this entire playthrough, she caught the fuck out of that Agron. And Agron was playing with us earlier. All right, Eva, let's see what we can do with Armaldo. Electro Ball. Never-ending emerald sun. Yes, Emerald Flamethrower. Hit him where it hurts. Oh. Emerald, we can end this. Flamethrower once again. Oh no! Margaret. Like, you can't even take away, like, Margaret's journey from episode 7 to the episode 9. Like, Margaret's journey, you can't take away what Margaret has contributed to this team. You can't take away what Margaret has done for these battles. You can't take away the impact that Margaret has on the aesthetic of the team. You can't take away from the fact that Margaret is that girl. Margaret might be a male Pokemon, but Margaret is a Gorabus. Margaret might be a Gorabus, and Gorabus is kind of weak, but Margaret ended the fuck out of Aggron and then had to take out Armaldo because nobody else could do it. We need to talk about Margaret. We need to talk about Margaret. We need to talk about Margaret. She might be the problematic member of this girl group, but she is still an iconic member of this girl group. She still has insane skills, and we need to talk about it. Speaking of talking about it, the next thing that we actually need to talk about is how we're going to end the fuck out of this Metagross with the Mega Evolution Earthquake combo from Bambi. Emotes in the chat for Bambi! Oh my goodness.
I don't like that.
Brace for impact, everyone. It's all hands on deck. We're reviving bitches. We're using potions. We're doing everything we have to do. And the first Pokemon that we're actually going to be reviving is none other than Emerald Sun. Redemption era. Oh my god, the spikes! They took out fucking... Margaret, I hate to do this to you, Margaret, but we have no choice. It's the last Pokemon. He's not gonna end us like this. Flamethrower while he's recharging. Emerald. Emerald tanked it. Emerald fly. From the little egg that could, that we got all the way back in Lava Ridge, Emerald Sun is the only Pokemon left on our team and is the only Pokemon that was able to tank a hit from Steven's Mega Metagross. You cannot read the doll. I don't care if you don't think the Emerald is not a girly pop. Emerald is a valued member of this team and deserves her spot. We want to talk about evolutions from when they were introduced to now. We need to talk about Emerald and we need to talk about Margaret. That is it. So I, the champion, fall in defeat. Just as I have come to expect. Tommy, you are truly an excellent Pokemon trainer. Congratulations to you, and thank you. I had wanted to learn how you feel about this world. What kinds of ideals you have developed with your Pokemon. I feel I was able to find the answer in our battle. The feelings you have for your Pokemon and the way that your Pokemon gave their all in battle in response to those feelings, those two together create a great power. That is how you seize victory today. By the way, what happened to your sister? Oh, she betrayed me, actually. Did you not hear? She betrayed me. Tommy, before you go to challenge the champion, I've got one last thing You've got to... Pommy, you didn't. No, you couldn't have. Did you already beat the champion? What is that smell? See? What did I say, Brendan? Didn't I tell you that Pommy would be just fine? Pommy, you finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But to think you've actually become the champion. Congratulations on today's victory. Now go in there with your head held high. Pommy, no. I should call you the Hoenn region's new Champion League champion, Pokemon champion of the world. Come with me, Champion League champion, Pokemon champion of the world. Brendan, you can't come with us. Brendan, I have one more thing to say. You're not my best friend. This room. This is where we maintain the records of Pokemon that prevailed through the harshest of battles. It is here that League champions are honored. Come, we will use this machine to record your name and the names of the partners who battled along with you to triumph over the Pokemon League. Y'all. 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 And here are our pretty pink girly pop locks. Prima Donna, the shiny Milotic. Emerald Sun, the shiny Salamence. Eva Electrix, the cosplay Pikachu. Margaret, the Gorabis. Serenity, the shiny Aurorus. And lastly but not leastly, Bambi, the Venusaur. These are the girly pops that you have chosen to represent you and me on our way through the Hoenn region. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough. Now let's enjoy the credits together. The way he thinks he had an impact on my journey. The way he thinks he had an impact on my journey. The winning team gets Pretty Ugly by Zara Larson. With the JT remix? Yes, yes. So how do we feel about the final team? How do we feel about the final episode? How do we feel about the playthrough? Any thoughts, any feelings that you would like to express here? Personally, I will say I had a really great time making this playthrough happen. I know that there were big pauses and breaks in between some of the episodes, and that was not intentional, but I still feel like we got through it in a reasonable way. You know, I put my best foot forward when I was able to do so, personally. This is one of my favorite Pokemon games for a variety of reasons, and a lot of it's because of what we get in the post game, I will say. But we're not going to be experiencing the post game together. I do encourage you that I do encourage you to play this game if you've never played it before. I had a great time. Thoughts and feelings? I think I would have loved to have seen Bulldog really represent the family that was being created with her and Maruchan from the Pretty Peach Pichu playthrough, but it's okay that we didn't get one. We didn't get that moment where she was a legendary, iconic Mega Blaziken. I would have loved it, but it didn't happen. I would have loved to see Oshi the Oshawott get a redemption story in this playthrough, but we never saw that happen. Once he was out of the team, we were over it, and that's okay. I would have loved to see Blossom, the Skitty, have her moment. I would have loved to see the Pachirisu, Sparkle, have her moment from Damsel. I would have loved to see y'all give a little bit of love to Kecleon. I feel like Kecleon is such a festive Pokemon from this era of the franchise. But what I will say is that I do love the team that we've created. I think, like I said previously, I do think it's very festive. There are multiple Pokemon that are from the region, but there are also multiple Pokemon that are representative of the era of Pokemon, like the Auroras being from Generation 6, or the Venusaur having the Mega. Like, those are big, impactful moments in the Pokemon franchise as well, and so I think that they were really important to have on the team to represent us. I do think overall the team is very girly pop, although I think that Salamence is kind of the weakest link in that regard. However, I am happy to see that that y'all accepted the Bagon. You know, I love to put in a little challenge for the community when it comes to the girly popness of it all, and I'm glad to see that y'all were able to accept the Bagon enough not to vote it out, even though she had immunity for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are so many things that I really did enjoy about this playthrough. What was your favorite moment? Who was your favorite Pokemon? Who would you have liked to see be on the final team that wasn't there? And Pichu's still somewhere out there just being mean. Yep. Love the twist at the end, LMAO. So fun. Yeah, I knew I wanted it to be like that. And I just wanted to make sure I communicated it in a good old fashion. Did y'all notice how it was the Among Us iPad that she was communicating from? I thought that was so funny when I added it. So like, for those of you who are in the subscribers only chat in the Discord, if you link your Twitch and your Discord to each other via Discord, so if you link your Twitch to your Discord, then you will be, your subscriber status will be transferred into the Discord server, and you'll be able to see the subscribers only channel in my Discord server. I had hinted that I was going to be using the Among Us iPad for this, because that's how long I've planned it. It was a great playthrough. I agree. I had a good time. I was very excited for you to do this region. Thank you for making this playthrough happen. Yes, I enjoyed it too. I lived. You have got to get your lick back from Pichu. Trust, there are things in the works. I'm still thinking about Sparkle. R.I.P. Sparkle! Sparkle was so cutesy. Imagine, okay, headcanon, Sparkle and Serenity get to travel the Hoenn region by themselves now and have their own girly pop vacation. Maybe they could go with Eva. This team gathered a lot of unit with strong star power. Eva as the unquestioned icon and performer, Prima Donna, the natural visuals. Yes! Margaret is kind of the perfect Machne storyline, and Emerald was the underdog story that tied it all up. Exactly, Sam. Aurora's is a natural born singer, and Venusaur served fashion. Like, every member has something going on, and it was well-rounded. I agree. Brenda Song. Yeah, I always kind of wanted to see Brenda Song get her moment back, and she was one of those Pokemon who it's like, it sucks that we only got so much of her, but also so many good Pokemon that were really good for a girly pop lock got their moment. And so that's part of the reason why Brenda Song was chosen as one of the Pokemon to become, you know, she was one of those Pokemon who was always in the returning polls. And even though we never saw her, it would have been nice. Yes, the Among Us was funny as fuck. Yes, thank you. It's all done. It's all done, Emerald. I can't believe my faith in Groudon reigned true. My girl was indeed innocent. Pichu, though. Yikes. Look! It's Emerald's son! Your personal fave was Margaret? Yes. Okay, so Daniel has their final positions. And so after a rigorous audition process, we have the final positions of the Pretty Pink Girly Pop Lock Idol contests. We have Prima Donna, the leader and visual, Serenity, the main dancer and the sub-vocal, Eva Electrix, the Machne, the main vocal, Bambi, the sub-dancer, the main rapper, the eldest member. Margaret, the visual 2, the sub-dancer. Emerald Sun, the sub-rapper, the sub-main dancer. And if you would like to talk about this girly pop lock at any capacity, you came in for the credits. Well, I will be posting this VOD as soon as the stream is over. If you want to talk about the girly pop lock in any capacity, the girly pop chat is open in the Discord server. All you have to go do is talk about it. Talk about your favorite characters. Talk about your favorite moments. I really enjoyed this playthrough, and I would love to hear your opinions, especially your in-depth opinions about the plot of this series as well, because I did put a lot of energy and thought into the plot. I always knew when I was planning this, Pichu was never missing. Man, this is nostalgic. Back on Route 103, huh? Remember that pond over there? This is where we battled the first time, huh? Hey, Pommy, do me a favor. Come on, let's battle one more time. I want to know about what you saw on your journey, how you felt, and what you experienced out there. I want to know all about you and your Pokemon, Pommy. But that's not all. I want to know all about me and mine. Are y'all ready for a victory lap? You might have a Swellow, but you will never be Brenda Song. Oh, of course he's gonna make it about himself, of course. Serenity, use Blizzard! You're an Eva Electric's fan since day one. You were mourning when she was sent to the box. He's sending in Breloom. Who should we send in for Breloom? How about Margaret? Swallow that Blizzard. Yes! Raichu. Oh, Breloom, don't make that face. Did you know, fun fact, I believe that in every playthrough that I've done, there's been a Pika clone. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, except for maybe like some of the older ones. Macargo. Swampert. Are y'all ready? Let's see our final Mega Evolution. Get your emotes ready for Bambi, the Venusaur. She's going to be showcasing her signature pedal dance. Girl, what the fuck is this?
You can't read the top.
What did you think was gonna happen, Brendan? Let's talk about that. Actually, just briefly, what did you think was gonna happen? Thanks, Pommy. Just what I'd expect from a champion. Getting to meet so many different people. And so many different Pokemon. It's like, I don't know. It's been really, really fun. Oh. Look there. Oh, this is so cute. Bambi really stepped out and said, "This is the dance of my people." And then she used Petal Dance and took the Swampert out in one hit and ended the battle. The thing about Bambi is Bambi's not the leader of the group because Bambi didn't want to be the leader of the group. She was willing to give that up because she knew that she was going to be more impactful as the dancer that she is, as the rapper that she is, as the icon that she is, the model, the creator, the producer, the songwriter that she is. Like we don't have to be everything. We don't have to be the biggest, the top level for us to do everything else that we want to do. And that's what Bambi is trying to show the audience here. I guess that's it, because girl, this shit is froze. Oh. No. It looks like Norman is coming home. Girl, what the hell? The meteor shower in Maz Deep. Girl, this is some subplot I don't need. Anyway, Bambi, as humble as she is, forgot to mention that after the success of this Girlypoplocke, she's debuting as the face and producer of the EU fragrance brand Petal by Bambi, also supported and in collaboration with Ariana Grande. The first year sales are going to go to charity, and there's a special discount for Girly Pops. Type hashtag Petal by Bambi to get your 50% discount. Exactly. And she was going to announce this last week when she did her Petal release party, but she decided that it was going to be a little bit too much to go back into and be announcing this brand deal that she's also going to be doing in collaboration with Ariana Grande. So she decided to save it for the finale of the Girlypoplocke, just to keep it simple for everybody who was possibly thinking about buying it, because she knew that you might be getting your money up after the fact. I didn't realize that when you ended the game like this, that it was gonna throw you right into this era, part of the gameplay. It says to be continued. You just can't see it on the screen. And there we go. And that was the playthrough. So basically, long story short, I let it play out because I didn't know what it was actually going to be like. But the ending is just basically them setting up like the next part where Norman comes home, and then the mother is like, but we were gonna go to Maz Deep City, and we were going to go and talk about and go see we were gonna go see the crazy old little meteor shower and all this and all that. but we're not going to be doing that part, unfortunately. I do have the energy to do it. I was considering doing it at one point, but it's not necessarily on my radar right now. Let's go to the just chatting screen. I hope that y'all all enjoyed. I had a great time with this, and I'm glad that we finally got it done. Now we can move on to bigger and better projects. Like I said, if you want any hints, like the thing about the subscribers only channel in the Discord server, I know I mentioned it earlier, but it's really more of a space where I kind of drop little hints and teasers about what it is that I'm working on. Sometimes I blatantly will just tell you, and sometimes I won't. For example, I did drop a hint and a teaser about the Wally delivery that happened. I took a screenshot, and it was the corner of the image when I was editing it that said Wally delivery on it. I did take a screenshot of the final letter that we got for today's episode from the anonymous sender, aka Pelipper Delivery. I did I put in teasers that we were going to be evolving Margaret and Serenity last episode, so it's like that kind of stuff. I am giving y'all hints about that stuff when I'm doing it, and there are hints about other upcoming projects, and you just need to go check them out to figure out what it is. So if you want to see things that I am working on and you are subscribed, connect your Twitch account to your Discord and see what it is we're doing. With that being said, why don't we'll let the music play first of all. Oh, this is my shit. All right, let's raid out. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let's see who's streaming. Copy the raid message. Check out the crowdfund for the new VT model. I hope you have a great weekend. I will be back on Monday, most likely. My goal for next week is to get that Fierce Pop lock done, as well as prepare for the presentation. So I don't know what the stream schedule is going to look like, but there's a couple of things on the agenda. When you're lonely, do you wish I was yours? So we're gonna raid into Deku. Deku is playing Final Fantasy 14. Y'all go be nice to Deku. Deku is a big supporter of what goes on the stream, and Deku is a girly pop in his own right. I'm sure he would enjoy to hear from us, especially after such a momentous occasion like the end of the Girly Pop lock. All right, thank you so much for coming. I will see y'all soon. Make sure to check out the Discord and my socials, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.
Thank you for your patronage.
Let's get our gamble freak on!